After all this time of relying on infrastructure that was built during the Civil War, after all this time of relying on 70-year-old flood walls and floodgates for protection, after all this time of living with viaducts in neighborhoods across the community that flood with less than 3 inches of rain, Louisville, it's time we talked. It's time we talked about flood protection, as well as our safe, clean waterways and everything we need to do to protect them and to keep them that way in the future. I'm Tony Parrott, CEO of the Metropolitan Sewer District, and I want to talk with you about our critical repair and reinvestment plan. The next 2 decades here in Louisville will be an interesting time. It will be a time when major rain events are expected to increase threefold from today. It will be a time when flooding damage costs in our neighborhoods will total hundreds of millions of dollars. It will be a time when we can no longer get parts to repair some of our flood pumping stations that are already 70 years old. And it will be a time when our century-old infrastructure, much of it built when Louisville had a population of only 68,000, will have to be replaced. But fortunately, it will also be a time of great opportunity for our community, because with smart and significant investments over the next few decades, we will be able to effectively protect our community from flooding, basement backups, sewer overflows, and street cave-ins. These investments will enable us to renovate and upgrade our flood pumping stations, which, by the way, are built to 1950 standards. And while these investments will both improve and protect our community, they will also create thousands of jobs for our local economy. It has been estimated that for every dollar invested in public infrastructure, as much as $2.62 will come back into the local economy. I'll take that deal every time. It seems that the only thing we cannot afford to do is continue with a Band-Aid approach. MSD's Critical Repair and Reinvestment Plan begins with conversation, and over the next few months, I'll be available to you for important conversations. Let's talk about what the problems are and the solutions we have to fix them. Let's talk about how much we need to invest, when to invest, and how we pay for it. You will also be able to rely on our website for the latest updates and developments, as well as information that can help you stay informed. These are critical decisions we need to make now as a community. While MSD is an important piece to this puzzle, we know we can't do it alone. Visit LouisvilleMSD.org now and let's get the conversation going.